It was hard when we first moved out here to this area. My wife here, Nichelle, she's a twin. She has a twin sister named Natalie, and I felt like I was taking her away from her best friend, which I was, her best friend. Other than me, of course, because of course I get first priority at best friend.
Yes, you do.
We definitely want to have more kids. We've enjoyed having this little angel. Her name's Lily right now, and so we want to have more kids. We wanted to expand, and so we definitely would want a house for her to play in and grow up, have more room. Met Robert, felt he was honest, good, fair. He'd help us, and went ahead with it, and it did end up working out great.
Yeah, and one thing I appreciated was when I requested more information on the house on Zillow, I told James, I'm like, people never get back, it seems, when I request this, but like seriously, like 5 minutes later, Robert was calling, telling us about the home, if we want to go see it, and I just really appreciated that because it was a home I really, really wanted, and I knew I'd have to probably jump on it, and so I just appreciated that quick response.
One thing that kind of shocked me was just kind of how quick everything did end up happening. It was interesting though, because it felt slow some days and then quick other days.
And I just never knew. I mean, it was the first time buying a home, so I kind of took it upon myself because James had his work, so I was like, well, I'll do this. I'll kind of be in charge of just all the things that go into buying a home. And I just didn't realize all the people involved because we had like you, Robert Smith, you were contacting me with things. We had escrow, I had my loans, and so I was like, I had to gather all my tax information. I had to gather all this stuff, and I'm like. And so sometimes
the
I was
homeowner's
the
insurance,
homeowner's insurance,
just
getting
all
that.
sorts of little things.
Yeah, and so sometimes I felt a little this is so much stuff. I mean, I was like, wasn't it back in the day you handed someone your deed and that was it,
Another big piece of advice that I would give too is do a lot of research about the whole process of how it happens. I know so much more now as we would search stuff on the internet. We would ask Robert, we'd ask you questions, we'd ask tons of people questions about things. We asked Kurt, the lender, questions, and probably a lot of though reading online too, just reading about the whole home buying process, learning how it works, what we need to know at all the different stages. One thing I've loved is just going out on our backyard. It's been great weather here lately.
Right.
Going out on our back patio, and we have our little chairs set up out there, just sitting out there watching Lily play in the yard. Coming home from work doing that, there's no better feeling, no better feeling. It really is amazing. Just sitting there, just thinking, wow, we have this wonderful place that we live. We have food to eat. I have a wonderful wife, a wonderful little baby girl, and it just feels wonderful. But I'd say if we have when we want to upgrade houses and have to buy again, he's definitely the person we want to go back to and contact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, for sure. Because once you're in the home buying process, it's nice that when someone kind of knows what you went through the first time and is there to address concerns and things the second time. So, my name is Nichelle Mackey. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. This is our daughter Lily, and we just bought a house from Robert Smith.
And my name is James Mackey, and I work for Lockheed Martin as an electrical engineer, and we just bought a house from Robert Smith.